Oh, hi, it's Crystal here. I hope you're enjoying the festive gooch. Baby and I took a couple of weeks off over Christmas, but to tide you over until the new year, we've decided to bring you the episode on one of our favorite movies we covered this year, Barb Wire. This movie was originally released as a Gaytreon exclusive, but we're unlocking it now for your earholes' delight. Our Gaytreon members get a bonus episode every month, and they also support us to occasionally take a little well-deserved break. Unfortunately, I didn't use my break wisely. I just got drunk. I don't know. Maybe that is wise. We'll be back soon with a new episode, but in the meantime, please enjoy some quality time with Canada's second finest export, Pamela Anderson.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Classic.
He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
No more hangers!
You thought you'd become a prostitute or a drug addict.
I used to love doggy chow. I used to love doggy chow too.
I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. You know what I'm going to say.
Why are you saying it, though? Why do you get to say it?
Fine, should we say it together?
Well, yeah, but it's like, oh, God, okay, this is where the podcast is going. Like, my drag name is literally Baby, so it makes far more sense for me to say, don't call me Babe, call me Baby. Yes, I'm Baby Lame. I mean, literally, why can't you just give me that? What were you going to say then? How does it work for you?
No, it doesn't work for me.
So you just, you literally
have it.
Is this the low of the podcast? You've literally gone to the most basic line. Normally you're quite good with this.
I feel like I had something else, but
say it. I mean, go on, say it.
No,
you're the biggest star here. You're the top billing, so you say it. And I'll say something else.
How about this?
Say it.
No. I've got something.
No, I want you to say it now.
No. You already did it. I will rip your heart out of your ass and stuff it down your throat.
Thank you.
I'm Crystal.
That is way more in line with you as a human being as well, I feel. So.
And welcome to Camp Classics. A thoughtful podcast about stupid movies.
Or where two people slowly have a mental breakdown while tearing each other down in the process.
Just don't call us babe.
No. I wish someone would call me babe. Oh.
If a drag queen calls you babe, it's because she doesn't know your name.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Honestly, the number of people that I only know as babe. Hundreds.
Yeah, hundreds. Or it's as well, like when you're like... Yeah, like, I get this with everyone. Like, any bar I go to, anything, if there's someone that knows me, and I just don't know anyone.
No.
I don't know anyone's name at all. And then I think I know someone, and then clearly I embarrass myself because they're like, I don't know you. So there's like, I'm like, I never know how to play it with people.
That's what Pammy was really talking about in this movie, wasn't she? Just like, she's like, I'd like people to learn names again. We've lost a sense of common decency, politeness, and respect in this world. And just going by these faceless names that you can call anyone, it's just not serving us as a community. So
yeah, and I mean, it's got to such a bad point that if that does continue to happen, I will find an inventive way to kill you.
That's actually what caused the Civil War in this movie.
That's the prequel that was never made.
It's called Babe.
The only other babe that came into my head then, which sounds like you at the moment, Babe Pig in the City.
Control yourself!
Yes, I'm coming to you direct from the City of Angels, LA.
LA, the city. Oh no, it's not the City of Sin. It's the City of Angels, isn't it?
The City of Angels, yeah.
And do you
not
feel
while
like...
I'm here.
Hey, do you feel like you're in LA? Do you kind of like cosplay as an LA person while you're there?
Well, I did go to a party on Sunday and someone offered to send me a script.
No.
I was like, I'm having the most LA experience of my life.
Fuck off.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Oh my god, do you know anything more about the script?
Sure. So it's my friend Mono, who's a comedian, and he's written a drag murder mystery, and he actually wrote it a few years ago, and he wrote a character with me in mind. And he told me about it years ago, but on Sunday he saw me, he's like, I really should send you that script. I was like, oh my god, I'm in it. I'm in LA. I'm in LA.
Oh
I'm like, you can
God.
send it to me. I don't know what I'll do with it. I don't know what you're supposed to do if you receive a script. And the idea that there's a script that I would turn down.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, that's fabulous. No, you should work that angle while you're out there.
Yeah.
You've got a couple more days, get some meetings in.
A lunch.
Yeah, get a lunch in.
Yeah.
Maybe pitch some ideas to some. You're living in a TV producer's house at the moment, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Pitch some formats. Come on.
I'm surrounded by post-it notes that say things like Jamie Foxx, BBC Studios, classic games.
Oh my god, you're in the hub. You're in the hub of entertainment.
Yeah.
Maybe you could get a movie
Encino.
made of this podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who would play us?
Ooh.
We could play each other.
We can play. Well, you're the actor now, aren't you? So
Yeah, so I'll be
who-
starring as Baby Lame.
Well, I don't believe it should be like gendered or anything. So I would like Aubrey Plaza to play me. I just think
Cool,
that's kind
yeah.
of the angle I'd like. Yeah. I mean,
like
I don't think I'm anything like Aubrey Plaza, but in my head I am. She's talk about like a potential camp classic. She's in a lesbian cop film coming out soon.
Oh, okay.
With what's her name from The Substance?
Really?
Yeah, what's her name? Sorry, listeners, you're listening to a film podcast, and we can't name one of the biggest films.
What is her name?
The daughter of What's Her Chop?
Yeah.
Andy McDowell's daughter.
Margaret Qualley.
Control yourself!
She's in a movie with Margaret Qualley. And
Ah,
they're lesbian
cool.
love interest, so it could be like the new Bound. So I think we should see it when it comes out.
So we have a female cop movie already called Hot Fuzz, but that one wasn't lesbian.
No, there was also the other one.
But it was called Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the fuzz of it.
Lesbian.
That's a great name for a film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a remake.
Shame they
of-
already. Shame that name was already taken. What was I gonna say?
Are we on the Gaytreon?
We're on the Gaytreon.
Oh.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Welcome to the Gaytreon. You're a Gaytreon member, so you know the score. You know how this podcast works. But we are so thankful for your support and for you helping make this podcast happen. Thank you for being here.
You're not just a Gaytreon member. You're a fucking incredible human being. And don't let
You're-
anybody tell you otherwise.
Your family.
What you bring into our world is like something that can't be bought, something that can't be exchanged physically. It's a spiritual connection.
It's really community we're building here, isn't it? It's just,
A cult.
We're building. That's good. I like that. Camp Classic Cult.
Yeah, we love you for subscribing, so thank you
We do.
for that.
But baby, before we go any further, what makes a camp classic?
Well, I was wondering, should I try and do this a la Barb Wire today?
Oh, yeah, please.
Okay. What makes a camp classic? Oh, God. It needs to unlock queer joy. I want to get a tingle. It needs to have an ongoing legacy. It's stupid. It informs queer pop culture. It should be anti-mainstream. Underdog pop buzz. It's very hard. It's actually very hard to be Pamela Anderson and speak like
It's
that.
hard to be as disaffected as her.
Yeah, wow, that was a real. I mean, I'm not the actor of the duo, so I can only apologise for that, Crystal. But yeah, basically, we want something that is just anti all the shit that we see in mainstream cinema, and we want something that's just going to make us laugh and make us feel queer and excited about that.
Yeah. And we are, of course, covering 96's Barb Wire, starring Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson Lee, of course. Well, should we get into this movie?
Yeah,
Let's
Go
do
for
it.
it.
So, box office reviews, etc. This movie was a flop. It flopped about as hard as a movie can flop. Budget of $9 million. It made just under $4 million, and it wasn't even released internationally, so that was its domestic box office.
It wasn't released internationally.
Apparently not. No box office for Europe.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Also, $9 million is not a lot for a film.
No, it's not. It's a really small budget.
I mean, you can absolutely see that how the money has been spent. But fuck me, I mean, poor Pammy. This was meant to be her breakthrough moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was critically a disaster as well. It's got 28% on Rotten Tomatoes. It was nominated for 6 Razzies.
How did it do?
It only won Worst New Star for Pamela Anderson Lee.
Oh, poor Pammy.
Yeah, and that even sounds like a made-up category, because they do like to make up a category at the Razzies. Because she was also nominated for Worst Actress.
Yeah, they've just literally gone, how can we bring her down?
Yeah, so not a hit, let's say. But this is a quote I found from Roger Ebert, which I think sums up my opinion about this movie as well. Roger Ebert said, "The filmmakers must have known they were not making a good movie, but they didn't use that as an excuse to be boring and lazy. Barb Wire has a high energy level and a sense of deranged fun."
I mean, that sounds quite beautifully aspirational to me.
Yeah.
I know I don't have a good life, but I'm just going to be as deranged and put as much energy as possible into it. Yeah,
absolutely.
Great.
Absolutely. But yeah, what's your history with this movie? Because I had never seen it.
I don't think I'd ever seen it all the way through. I obviously was just aware of like the imagery of it all, and maybe I'd seen some adverts with like "Don't Call Me Babe," but it wasn't something that I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a camp cult film." I just knew it was out there, and my previous memory of it was that it wasn't that interesting. So,
right,
it's not something I've revisited until for this podcast, personally. So.
Yeah, I'd never seen it either, but I started watching it on Sunday night around midnight in a taxi going the whole way across LA. Yeah, I was on a freeway for 30 minutes watching Barb Wire really, really drunk. And honestly, I think that is the best way to watch this movie.
I mean, especially the opening scene.
Yeah.
Cruising down like the motorway. And like
I got all the way until she knocks out that gimp, and I was like, I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah, I mean, where do you sit with old Pammy? You know, because she is one of your people, isn't she? Canadian goddess. Like, is she like one of your big, home country people that you worship? Where does she rate?
I think I kind of missed her in the 90s a bit because I was never a Baywatch person, but like she was everywhere, wasn't she? Like you couldn't escape her. She was in the culture, but I guess I never like really fell in love with any of the media that she produced. I love her look though. I mean, she is like the blueprint for a certain kind of drag, and it's the kind I absolutely love. She's just so hot. She's so stylized. Those thin brows, that smoky eye, that wispy fringe. It's just like, it's sensational. It's sensational.
Oh, like watching it again and looking at the way she looks on camera and her face, I was just like, it's beyond God levels. Like, there's something like really special. It's kind of like, I guess, how some people may feel about like Marilyn Monroe or something. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like Marilyn Monroe is like you sort of associate it with such like a cheesy image now, don't you? But like maybe for our generation, she is that Marilyn Monroe. But there's something like so. You can't keep your eyes off of her, and it's not just because her tits are out constantly. Like,
yeah, totally. She's had such an interesting run, hasn't she? Like, I loved that documentary last year. It was so fabulous. I didn't watch the Pam and Tommy series because did you watch it?
No, because I didn't think she was supporting her,
exactly,
was it? And I just kind of hate that. I think that's just a bit shit, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's just like another chance to profit off of her sex tape, basically, without her consent. Which
was the whole problem with the sex tape in the first place. I mean, I think they got around to like monetizing it in the end, didn't they? But it was just like so much money was made off the back of their personal tape. It's
and it was stolen, and awful.
But yeah, it's like because it was really interesting, like what I was reading about her reasoning for choosing this role,
Mm.
and a lot of it was just looking at Jane Fonda and like the kind of career trajectory that Jane Fonda had, because obviously Jane Fonda was this like sex pot in Barbarella, but then also like hugely politicized, had lots of like other campaigns that she wanted to do, and like kind of used her beauty and her sexiness to kind of open up doors for herself, and also challenge that. I don't think Jane Fonda's ever gone, oh, I regret those times where I was a hottie.
I hope they use me. What am I here for if not to be used by good people for good things?
Just also sort of showing that you can be both. And I think
Yeah.
that's something that I felt watching this movie back was obviously we've had so much like on Pamela Anderson over the years, and especially like the reviews about this film was, you know, what an airhead, you know, too much makeup, tart, blah, blah, blah. Whereas all I see is just someone who just is incredibly incredibly sexy and like confident in herself. And I just felt
it's so
really
sex positive, isn't it?
Yeah, I felt so empowered by her.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, the Jane Fonda thing is so interesting, and especially because like Barbarella, for some reason, Barbarella is also a really bad movie, and I guess maybe the difference is that Jane Fonda is a good actress, and unfortunately Pamela Anderson probably isn't, which is something we can discuss a bit more. But like, it's interesting that Barbarella's kind of endured as this like cult film, even though it's a bad movie. It's definitely a B movie kind of thing. And Barbarella's getting remade.
Oh, is
now
it?
with Sydney Sweeney.
Oh.
So, I mean, that's interesting. I wonder if Barb Wire will ever get that, but it feels like it's kind of escaped sort of the cult audience in a weird way.
Yeah, and
like,
when you Google like Barb Wire remakes, like normally when you just Google films, because it's so easy to just put a rumor out there.
Yeah.
No rumors come up. There's no one attached to the project. There's no like, oh, it was nearly remade 10 years ago with so and so. Yeah, it just feels like it slipped under the radar.
Yeah, it's too bad. What about The Last Showgirl? You've seen it, haven't you?
Yeah, I actually quite liked it. You weren't a fan, were you?
No, it didn't do it for me, but I am just such a fan of her, and I would like want her success so bad.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, I didn't quite buy into all of the kind of like Oscar buzz that they were pushing out around it. But I thought it was kind of a cute, small little film. I don't think she was incredible in it, but I kind of bought this idea that she was like a wannabe sort of like showgirl, like the way she spoke about the like conductor and stuff. I kind of bought it a bit. I thought Jamie Lee Curtis was amazing in it though.
Yeah.
And like kind of just chewed up all of the scenery in the film, didn't she?
She was so good.
Coldplay. Do a matinee. What about a 12 noon concert, Coldplay? What about it?
But again, it's really hard because that again had clearly no budget.
Yeah.
And so it's like you've got this person, this star, who's got a big spotlight and a focus on her. And actually, if there was more money, maybe a better film could have come out of it. But it's just it's kind of this weird, and again, it's this weird thing with Barb Wire. It's like this huge megastar known around the world, but kind of no one's really putting that much money behind it to make it a success. So
yeah, maybe it didn't really have a chance. On the other hand, she is also really quite bad in this movie, like in certain objective ways.
I like to think that she was committed to the character. So and I think clearly what happened to her, as we saw in the flashback to when she wasn't wearing makeup and she clearly was a much more innocent young kind of gal, times have been tough. She's had to put on a barrier. Yeah. She's had to toughen up, and that that's the only way to survive in 2017 is to really build that barrier. So
well, should we get into the plot of this movie?
Can I just say, when the year came up in the film and it is 2017, I was like, oh, lol, that's in 2 years' time. And then I was like, no, shit, it's 2025. I'm like, wow, really, really time is slipping away. But I was literally like, oh, 2017, that hasn't happened yet. Oh, maybe it will be happening. Hey! No.
I mean, maybe it will, though. This movie takes place during the Second American Civil War. I feel like they probably were out by about 10 years, but give it 2027. It's happening. I can see it. Fucking hell. So yeah, let's get into this plot. We are in the year 2017. It's the future. And it's during the Second American Civil War. Steel Harbor is the last free city in the United States. The Congressional Directorate are the Nazis running most of the US. We've got an opening scene, and it is our girl Barb doing... I mean, I love how often she's called Barb.
Yeah.
The name doesn't work unless you say Barb Wire.
No, totally, because I think of Barb and Star.
Yeah.
Or I think of the drag performer Barbs. Yeah.
Yeah. And also they love to call her Ms. Wire, which also doesn't work for me.
But listen, that is an opening show.
Oh.
I want tickets to that show.
Yeah. So she's doing a very, very wet strip. Not a striptease. She's just sat on a trapeze getting hosed.
Yeah.
Basically.
And just like tits are fully out, aren't they?
I wonder which version you watched, because did you watch it on Dailymotion?
No, I watched it on Amazon Prime, I think.
Right. So that's the unrated one. So you get a lot of nipple.
Oh, yeah, because I was about to say, like, they are not...
Yeah.
Because wasn't there something that the director was, like, pressurized to include more nudity in this movie?
Yeah, I think so. I think they wanted it sexier, and then Pamela had the idea for this scene.
Great.
Because she'd had a nightmare about being hosed with champagne during a striptease or something. She said it was a nightmare. I don't know. She's like, but let's do that. So this was her idea.
I mean, I'd hate to risk assessment that performance, because the amount of water...
Like, imagine how long it would take to clean up.
But fuck me, sexy.
Yeah, so hot. She looks so good.
You're literally like, why wouldn't you? I mean, I know that it's probably incredibly problematic with the male gaze of camera, etc., etc. But all of that aside, if you had that body, why wouldn't you just want to be celebrating it? And like, it's unbelievable how hot she is.
Yeah. Yeah. The male gaze of it all comes up so much during this movie. Like, it obviously doesn't factor in for me because I don't want to bone her. But I just love looking at her so much. It's just so, I find it so empowering. It's annoying to also realize that like so many teen boys probably rented this movie and wanked over it. But then also like, maybe that's great too.
Yeah. I feel like I know lots of like female friends that would now wank to this as well. I feel like it's been reclaimed in that sense from the get-go.
So the problematic female gaze is here as well.
Yes. The gaze is happening. The gaze is gazing because those tits are out.
You mean the gaze?
Yeah.
I thought you meant the gaze.
Oh, it's all the gaze, the theys, everything.
You know that Kate Blanchett clip, right?
No, I don't know meme culture, sorry.
Oh, well, it's really good. Someone's saying to her, Kate, you're known for your evil gaze. And she's like, I am? It's like, yeah, you know, your classic evil gaze. She's like, my gaze? And she's like, oh, my gaze. I thought you meant the gaze.
Oh, you mean the gays, not the gays.
Well, imagine if gays were watching this show. It would be a very different response to those guys. I mean, I'd probably kill the gays quicker than she kills that guy. But could you imagine it just be like, yes, bitch, yes.
Yeah. Oh, she's wet.
Mother!
So yeah, Pammy is getting catcalled by a gross, lechy man in the audience. He's like, take it off faster. Take it off, babe. And we learn right here that babe is her trigger word. Do not call her babe. She takes off her stiletto and she throws it at him, impaling him in the head with her stiletto.
Don't call me babe.
Can I just slow clap?
Yeah.
I mean, what else? Like on this podcast, what else are we looking for in an opening scene?
Honestly, I can't think of a better way to start a movie.
And the soundtrack is that kind of like rocky / dancey industrial, which is so a product of this time that I don't listen to that music, but whenever it comes on, I'm like, oh yes.
It's so good. So then she goes backstage and we learn it's her first night as a stripper. There's some really baffling dialogue, including a woman who sounds like she's speaking French, and then the other girl says she's Chinese. Okay, I'm not sure why that was in there. But Pam, we learn, is actually there to rescue a girl. So she leaves the changing room and kills a man with a cigarette blow dart, which is also great. Pulls the girl out of a meat locker, and they escape by Batmaning out a window.
And I also, something I love about this is like, it's giving like very Catwoman vibes, Michelle Pfeiffer. Like, she's helping the woman, but she also hates her as well. She's like, it's not like come here, give me a hug. It's like, get up.
Yeah.
Throws her down the chute.
What does Michelle Pfeiffer say to that woman she rescues? In
what is it like? You make it so easy.
You make it so easy, don't you? Always waiting for some bad man to save you.
Yeah. It's so good. You're right. It's exactly that energy. It's so good. But yeah, because Barb isn't a stripper at all. She's a bounty hunter.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. She returns the girl to her family, takes the money and their car.
Can we
also
talk
I'm
locked in, but like, how bad was that guy's accent?
Oh yeah.
It was like literally jarringly bad. It's like, he doesn't need to be British. Like,
no, just make him American.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? But then it had that mean and moody, like neo-noir voiceover from her, didn't it? Where it was like, I guess I'll take the car.
Yeah, not bad for a night's work. And there's like a shot of her like in a sunset. And that's what you get for being a bad girl in a tough town.
Yeah.
I thought I could handle these mean streets, but blah, blah, blah. It's very that. But it's great.
The car plus the cash. Not a bad night's work.
Wow, how do you do that? You just snapped into character. Oh my God. I was just really impressed by the work there. That was great.
Thank you. Well, that's actually what I do anytime I'm driving in a taxi in LA. I'm just like monologuing. It's a hard night of hooking, but somebody had to do it.
After a long night of hooking, Trey didn't like the session, so he had good at me.
Anyway, it's an excellent setup. She's like an amoral, tough, sexy character. She doesn't give a fuck. I'm like so on board. So on board.
What's the not to be on board with in that situation?
Yeah. I mean, it's quite clear from immediate that she's not going to be great at doing the acting. But I'd say my overall feeling about this movie is like, I would change a lot about this movie. I don't think anything she does I would change.
No, I agree.
I wish the movie overall was better and that she could be landed in it doing exactly the same thing, because I think it would make it really fun. But because she's so watchable.
She's so watchable. And it's the other thing is, it's like, yeah, like you said, like they sort of set up these kind of quite cool ways that she kills people, but then that sort of fizzles out, doesn't it? She doesn't really have that many more things up her sleeve after that. They sort of front loaded it.
Yep. Then we've got a scene with our villain who is torturing a girl in a metal Borg style bikini,
which is just so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so silly. She's having her mind read and being electrocuted. Everything's all like, why is she in a bikini? I don't know. Metal bikini. It is quite fab.
And she's like kind of orgasming as well, isn't she?
Yeah. But he kills her, and this is where we get our setup for the villain. So he's the evil Nazi Colonel Prizer, and he's looking for Cora D, who sounds like a 90s like dance act. Let me be your fantasy, Cora D.
Yes.
She is a former government scientist with a cure to the Congressional Directorate's new bioweapon, which is a mutated form of HIV.
What was it called as well? Something like ribbon. Something.
Red ribbon.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I mean, that is so the product of the 90s, isn't it? Because they were like hating on the AIDS big time then.
Yeah. But I guess this movie doesn't really take a stand on it, does it?
No, it doesn't take a stand on anything, though, does it really?
No. I was just wondering like what the movie's take on HIV AIDS is. I guess you could say they're raising awareness. Cool. Well, hopefully they donated some money. But yeah, Cora D, our scientist, is on the run, and she has just arrived in Steel Harbor with Axel Hood.
And she's just had plastic surgery as well, hasn't she?
She has, yeah. For some reason. I guess that's important to the plot. Yeah.
I mean,
because she's in hiding.
She could have given me a bit more like kind of, I don't know, something a bit more exciting. Like, she's gorgeous. It's very, I mean, the surgeon's great. It's very good work. I'll say that. You can't tell anything.
It looks very natural.
Yeah.
Looks very natural. So her and Axel need to get to Canada, and in order to do that, they need some special contact lenses to get through the border.
Wow. There's nothing sexier than contact lenses as a main plot device, is it?
Contact lenses. Yeah, that is the MacGuffin of this movie. That is the reason we're here. This whole movie is going to be about getting a pair of contact lenses.
And it's not even like it's set in the future, so it's not even like we're going to, give you different eyeballs or something a bit like freakier. Nope, it's just contacts.
Just some contact lenses. That's the only way she's going to get to Canada. So our girl Barb runs a nightclub called the Hammerhead, where everyone is welcome because Barb doesn't take sides. I mean, I love this club.
Yeah, of course you do. It's like the dream venue.
Yeah, it's so great.
It's just like, oh my God, I want to like go there every single night. I want to perform there. I just want to
It's the kind of place that you're surprised someone isn't angle grinding in the corner.
Yeah. But it's like, she runs a great bar. And this is what I will say. This is what I love about apocalyptic futures. Underground subcultures and fetish wear will always thrive.
Yeah. Everyone's wearing a choker. The extras, every extra is serving in this movie. Yeah. The looks are so good. Did you see that girl with the the big side parted red hair and the tits out?
Yeah.
She's like in a bustier, tits out. Oh,
it's just
she
classic.
Looks so good.
It's just classic.
Yeah. Like classic, like centerfold 90s metal rock and roll moto chick. Yeah.
Oh, here for it.
Yeah. We've got Udo Kier playing Curly, who runs Barb's Bar. Do you know this man?
I've seen him in 90s films before, but I didn't know anything about him, but I just recognized his face.
Yeah, I love this man. Guess how many movies Udo Kier has been in?
Oh, well, it's going to be a lot, but I'm going to say like 40, but...
Over 220.
Wow!
He has averaged 4 movies a year for his career.
Wow!
Which is spanned 50 years.
And is he still alive? Is he still with us?
He lives in Palm Springs with his husband.
And he's a gay as well. I love it.
Yeah, he's been out the whole time. He just said it was never a big deal. Do you know he was in Madonna's erotica music video and in Madonna's sex book?
No. Fabulous.
He was in the original Suspiria. He was in Blade. He's done loads of work with Lars von Trier. He will say yes to everything, but he's done some really cool stuff.
What a life. Yeah. And just imagine being even a credit like this, it might not be the most prestigious credit, but to be, the wingman to Barb Wire is a pretty fucking amazing. I'm sure there was some great storylines there to off camera.
Yeah. So I love him. And he's basically playing the gay best friend.
Yeah.
He's the Alfred to her Batman.
Yeah, it's very that. There are lots of those kind of comparisons with Batman in this film, I think, aren't there?
Yeah. But we learned that Barb is strapped for cash and she's not making enough to pay her staff at the bar. So, she cares about making sure people get paid on time. So she's got to take another job.
And what's that job going to be?
Well, then we cut to her on the street as a prostitute.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's
it makes sense.
Well, obviously she wasn't going to be invited back to be a stripper when she killed someone. So, she needs to think on her feet. What else can I do? And, obviously, as a hot blonde, the only other thing she could do is be a prostitute. It makes complete sense.
I love this bit, though, because there is a moment where you're like, well, maybe she is just going to hook.
Yeah.
And, that's how she's going to make some extra cash.
But again, that's why, people like us watching these films view it way differently to other people, because we're like, sex work is work. Go for it, girly. There you go.
Yeah. Girls got to eat.
Dick. Sorry.
She picks up a John and he asks to see her license, and you see a flash of her card that says license for prostitution, which is so great. So great. And she takes him home. I love this scene.
I love this
scene.
It's brilliant.
So he's he tries to get with her and she's like, why don't you slip into something more comfortable? And he says, I was thinking something less comfortable. And then he comes out in a full gimp suit, and it's just amazing. It's clear this movie has no respect for men from this scene, and that's what I really, really, really like.
And then what is it as well? Did you wash your hands? And he's
no, I was bad.
I don't know, like a little brat.
No, I was naughty. And she says, I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, and then she takes his paddle to give him a spanking. She says, turn around, and then she knocks him out.
No
Because
notes.
Barb doesn't take shit. She's actually there to get the guy in the room next door. She uses some plastic explosives, blows through the wall, and then we've got our first big action scene where she does a shootout and kills another man who calls her babe and kidnaps this man who is a bail jumper, but also, it turns out, has the contact lenses.
Now, just quickly interrupt. Obviously, as you said, we know what her trigger is now. What do you get annoyed when if people call you something? What's your like trigger word?
Do you have one?
No, I don't. But then as I'm thinking, it's probably just going to be something like fag, isn't it? Like it's actually probably going to be something quite nasty and like, don't call me. Actually, don't call me Baby LeMay. That is Baby LeMay is a big one for me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Owen Jones thinks my name is Cristal. Whenever I see him out, he'll introduce me to whatever fag he's with. He'll be like, "This is Cristal." I'm like, I can't be bothered to explain this.
Well, you could explain it in the Pammy way and just kind of hit
Don't
him.
call me Cristal. Heel through the head.
Yeah, great. There you go. Put it into practice. It might work. Contact lenses. Sorry.
Yeah, contact lenses. She's kidnapped this man. She takes him to the guy who's hired her. I like that she extorts him for Canadian dollars. She doesn't want American. She wants Canadian because that's the world we're living in.
Yep.
Drops off the man. She doesn't know the contact lenses are there. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Back at the bar, we have a scene of her dancing with a soldier. I thought it was kind of cute. It's like showing that she's like a woman of the people, isn't it?
Yeah, it also shows, because, you know, she can't style her hair for all occasions because her hair looked terrible.
This was when her hair was really flat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, some parts I'm like, I know she's been up against it, but like, where's the fantasy of like the perfect do? Like sometimes it literally looks like she's been through it. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think it was like wig versus not? Because sometimes it is so wiggy.
Wig? Did you just say wig? Yes.
Just looks thirsty, but maybe it's just her hair. Do
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, but I think, do you know the person who like created this look was they died a few years ago. It was her makeup artist called Alexis Vogel. And if you look at this woman, she is incredible. Like, she clearly just mastered the back tees of the hair, the like thin eyebrows, like the overdrawn lips, and you're just like, oh. Apparently, she was one of the reasons why Pammy decided to ditch wearing makeup all the time, because she just said that no one could do it like her, and she just kind of, and they had such like a brilliant working relationship and friendship together that when she went, it just the fun kind of went of it. But again, I was just like, imagine being the person that created that like stamp,
that look, icon,
and
that's
also
so cool.
As well, the costume designer died 3 days ago. Sorry.
Oh.
But she also she worked on so many big films, but she worked on Carrie as a costume designer.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's literally just done all of these different films because her costumes are so beautiful. The corsetry, it's just like quality.
Yeah, the silhouettes are amazing. There's a scene, the first time she's in the nightclub as well. Like it's when you first see her in that corset, I think, and she's being lit through like a slatted blind. It just looks so hot, and her ass is ridiculous. She's got that like French cut, so it's a thong cut corset, just framing her butt so well. It looks amazing. It looks so good. Yeah.
No notes.
No notes. I'm probably gonna like speed through the rest of the movie because, to be honest, I feel like we've hit the main beats now. We kind of know where
She's got the contact lenses. She knows where they are.
Yeah. So we've got the crooked chief of police, Willis. He brings the evil villain to the bar. They're trying to get Barb to help them find the fugitive doctor. Axel also comes to the club and asks Barb for help, and we learn they have a romantic history because he left Barb high and dry during the war.
But that flashback scene, sorry, I have to talk about that. That was just that I howled with laughter during that because it was. I know I've just been defending Pammy's acting, but like fuck me, that is like a rough It's giving like soap opera, daytime soap opera.
It's giving daytime soap opera portrayed in a like sketch comedy show.
Yes, it's very SNL. They put like a weird reverb effect on it as well.
Yeah. Oh my god, the echo effect. That flashback scene is amazing. She's in like army fatigues and a hard hat. She looks like so out of place. That face has never seen a front line.
No fucking way. But again, I love the basicness of just like equating like a woman without makeup. Obviously, that was before, you know, she was a bad girl, and you know, there was like it's the most literal thing you can do, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. There's so many things about this movie that they all it feels quite a lot like a porn parody of a movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, it does. It does.
Like, it's like sometimes it's been given as much thought as like, the porn version. There must be a porn version of this movie.
There has to be, and you're completely right. Like, if you could interject so many sex scenes.
Yeah.
Couldn't you? You could literally go, right, cut here, and then this is where they all take their clothes off and they fuck against this, and they do. I can see it now, basically. Getting excited.
You see, darling, you are a whore.
But yeah, Barb doesn't want to help anyone because she doesn't take sides anymore because she's jaded, blah, blah, blah. The Nazis trash Barb's bar, and Barb's brother, Charlie, decides to help the resistance and the Dr. Cora D, but he gets caught and killed by the Nazis, which forces Barb to take sides. What did we think of the brother character?
I'll be completely honest with you. I didn't know that he was the brother. I wasn't really paying attention to him.
The blind guy? You didn't know he was her brother?
I must have tapped out of that bit because I do remember, like, obviously the bar being destroyed and he's like hiding under it, and is he like getting some drink or something, and then she helps him.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, he's just the drunk at the bar, and then obviously, I mean, how stupid of me, because when he's found dead, her emotional performance. I mean, of course, it's a blood relation to her because it was so sad and touching her the way she was wailing over his body. But no, I didn't realize. So yeah,
I liked the casting for him because he does kind of look like the male Pammy. He's got the 90s rock star hair. He's got the huge lips. Like he was, I mean, he wasn't very good either. But so anyway. Charlie's death forces Barb to take sides, and she decides to help Axel and Cora D get to the border. Before that, though, we've got baddie Big Fatso to get through.
That's when we know that with the budget is running out so much.
Yeah.
When he's literally sat in like a tractor,
forklift.
Sat there, and that's like the big set piece of the villain.
Yeah.
With like two extras holding a gun, looking at her.
It's giving, it's giving porn parody of Mad Max.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's so similar to Mad Max.
Yeah. Well, also, this movie, is the plot of Casablanca.
Yeah, I've never seen Casablanca, sorry.
I haven't either. But
like a celebrated, critically acclaimed film? No, thank you. Not on my watch.
But it's quite funny that's a renowned movie, and this movie was like, let's just do that plot, but we'll set it in a post-apocalyptic future, and it'll have tits.
And somehow managed to get rid of a plot, because I know there is a plot in this film, but it doesn't really sustain a plot, does it?
Not really, no. Because now we've got the inevitable chase scene, lots of explosions.
Lots of bag wigs from the stunt doubles.
Oh my god, so many shots of her from above where you can just see frizzy hair.
I was like, what's my wig doing on this? Yeah. It's very like wigs I wear. I was like, I know that wig.
Yeah. Sometimes the wig in this looks like it was the Smithy's version of a Pamela Anderson wig. It's like, because I'm sure that this wig does exist in a Smithy's version, like, and it would be called 90s Bombshell or something.
Yeah.
90s Screen Siren. But yeah, I also have this wig. I mean, I think mine is a little better.
Then, yeah.
than the one she wears sometimes, or definitely than the one the stunt double's wearing. Anyway, final fight scene. There's a crane. Barb and the evil colonel are fighting on the crane. I liked the bit. He like uses a forklift to like pin her against a bunch of cars. And so it's like a car pileup on a forklift that then ends up on a crane. It's just very silly.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, and before that as well, she had her motorbike, didn't she, with the kind of the two jets as well that she pressed.
oh yeah, she had like rocket launcher
yeah,
motorbike.
yeah, loved all
Yeah.
of that. Yeah,
Yeah, that was great. But Barb sends the evil colonel to his death because he calls her babe. And he falls to his death. They make it to the airport to get their flight. Basically, this whole movie is about catching a plane.
to go to Canada.
And get it. Yeah, to get getting some contact lenses and catching a flight.
I don't have my prescription. I'm not going to be able to fly unless I've got my prescription.
I'm going to have to go to Boots.
Also, as well, when she does give her the contact lenses, I'm like, they are bright blue and are really weird. They're giving like Meryl Streep in Death Becomes Her. Like the pigment has gone from your eyes. I'm like, darling, I think people might question whether these are your real eyes and whether something legit's going on, even though you have had exquisite plastic surgery. Just saying.
Well, it works because Cora D puts the lenses in and she escapes to Canada.
And then Axel touches old Barb's lip in a really weird way.
Yeah.
I'm like, leave the makeup alone.
Yeah, it's very that bit in Showgirls where like the pimpy strip club owner like touches Nomi on the face.
Yeah, it's just like, get off her. Ugh.
Must be weird not having anybody come on you.
But Barb takes her new wealth and she goes to make a fresh start. And you can just imagine she's going to end up in a new city with new people to grudgingly help.
A new sequel.
Yeah.
The way the film ends is so abrupt as well, isn't it? Because it's like, she says, get in line, boom, 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 and then that's it. And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's a great... Because normally in those kind of films, I will give it credit for that. Like, normally at the end, you know, you do have the hero that's been left to fight justice by themselves, but they kind of linger on it a bit more. But no, not with her. It's like, bam, I'm going to fuck something up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the movie. Where do we start?
Well, I mean, what is there to not love about Pamela Anderson with guns in leather?
Yeah.
Or pleather or PVC. I mean, something I really enjoyed about the film in general was, obviously there's not a lot of money spent on special effects, but when we got to like the sort of explosions and the fight sequences, I was like, I fucking love a big old fight scene. No CGI. It's just fun, isn't it?
Yeah. They put a lot of money into explosions in this movie, which we can give it that for sure. This movie's kind of interesting because you can imagine it gender swapped and with like a male action lead, and it would still be a bad movie, but people wouldn't hate it. People wouldn't be like, this is the worst movie of all time. It wouldn't be on the top of lists of like the worst movies of the 90s. It would just be kind of like a normal bad action movie. But because it's her, there's like this extra hate for it, I feel. And that's just obviously just misogyny, isn't it? It's because people are like, look at this slut. She thought she could be someone. We're not going to let her have this. That's how it feels.
Totally. And it's like, it's interesting what you were saying earlier about that quote from Robert Eggers as well, about the people making this film know that it's not a good film. And I wonder how much of that was like, you know, if we only spend 9 million, it's Pamela Anderson, we get her tits out, we put up these hot pictures of her. I bet it's like cash cow. We can get the money back from that. Do you know what I mean? Like, because she is just like front and center. Like, her body is the film, isn't it?
Yeah. It's got kind of like that exploitation movie sort of vibe to it. What I love though is that like it feels like she's in charge the whole way through. It feels like she's driving it. I mean, if there's one thing we know about Pamela Anderson is that she's like very vocal. She's very opinionated. It feels like she's always been kind of like in charge of her career choices.
Yeah, because I read something else about this film as well, that she just was like, when it got pitched to her, she was like, it was, you know, the character's got guns and is fighting people, and she was just like, that sounds, and riding bikes, that sounds really cool. And it's like, why wouldn't you at that stage of your career as Pamela Anderson want to do that? You're like, you're part of like the hottest rock and roll couple in the world. You're like at your peak of just kind of like everybody thinks you're sort of beautiful. If I was that, I'd want to be in a big action film. I would love to be in an action film and just sort of just get to do stunts and fight people. It's cool. It's like, why wouldn't you want to be that character?
Totally.
And then you look at someone like Anna Nicole Smith, who's probably like a similar type of person, and yet the roles that she was doing, she was more kind of the parody of herself, wasn't she? The
Yeah.
airhead, the bimbo. And you can say what you want about Barb Wire, but she's not a bimbo. There's no sort of dumbness.
No.
She even says, like, when she does one of the deals, what do I look like? New? Like, she's not that person, is she? She's
Yeah, it's never played for laughs. And also there's like
it's definitely never played for laughs because she's not got a comedic bone in her body, bless her.
But there's also the thing where, like, you can imagine if it was a female action hero, like you can think of other female action hero movies where they're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I have to figure this out. Oh, I'm helpless. Oh, I guess, like, I'll make it through somehow I'll figure it out and I'll eventually get through it. Or like someone's going to come and help me and like I'll have to become an action hero.
Yeah. There's always like an introduction of a softer side, isn't there? And that's that's probably through like fucking loads of focus groups that we have to get women on side, and we have to kind of, and you've seen it playing out so many times, like the former love of my life, that could have been played so differently as well, like seeing her hurt and seeing her, and no, she just kind of accepts the actual situation for what it is, and it's like, well, of course that's people fuck me over, so I'm going to fuck them over. It's like, yeah, it's a very sort of definite character type, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the same as like a Bruce Willis character or like a Sylvester Stallone. Like, it's not, she's just stepping into the male action lead role without it necessarily needing to be like overly feminized.
You know what else they would have done in like a normal kind of film like this is like, normally like when you said Bruce Willis and stuff, they normally like introduce a flaw, don't they? So it's like, oh, he's an alcoholic or something, or there's a problem. And so it's interesting that she doesn't have a flaw per se, and also because you could easily imagine it being like, oh, she's this like tough ass like fighter, but she's got a real like, oh, oops, is that like a pair of new high heels over there in the corner? Oh, I must get them. That kind of just like like a bit like Catwoman in Batman Returns. It's like she loves sparkly things. Do you know what I mean? But again, there's no. I mean, I know she wants money, but it's more because she wants to escape the hellhole that is America. I don't think that's like.
Yeah. I guess the closest we get is like she breaks a nail at one point, and she's like, "Damn!" But it's kind of a relatable. I mean, it seems annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying. I mean, is it that? Where are they getting the nails done? Because I don't know. For the last Free State, it doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah, everything looks like it's been blown up, but then they still have everything like products and services and debit cards and face scanners and dirty magazines and stuff.
Oh yeah, the technology is like next level, isn't it? Do you know what? That's something I love though. When you watch films like futuristic films in the 90s, I just love that aesthetic of what like the future of technology looks like. It's so not where we're at, but it's just so good, isn't it? Give me that future any day over like AI taking over.
Oh my god, I know. Where's my cyberpunk? Dirty, grungy,
goth metal.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, it's hot. It's really hot.
It's really hot. What would we change about this movie?
Well, as we were talking through the plot, I was just thinking about this because I was thinking when you said Mad Max, I was like, fuck, this film could be remade if it was given the love and sort of attention that the Mad Max films were given, because it is the same world, and like, you could totally build a bigger world with this character, I think, but it just needs more. And actually, I think it's because nothing really happens in the plot. It feels like this is just like the beginning of the story. Do you know what I mean? That like they get on the plane and then shit's about to hit the fan. Do you know? It feels like they padded a lot, which is essentially just like there were some contact lenses that need to be found to help someone escape. It's a bit like, is that it?
Yeah. You're right. This is basic. Like, in a lot of ways, this is similar to Fury Road, isn't it? Because that's Charlize Theron like trying to get some girls escaped, and it's like she's a tough as nails, kind of anti-hero. She doesn't give a shit. She's kind of amoral. She'll do whatever it takes, and that's one of my favorite movies ever. Like, that movie's so good.
It's so good. I think So I think it just needed like probably like a bigger sort of picture of what the plot was and a bigger storyline, more of a moment. If it almost feels like a TV episode.
Yeah, Yeah, it does kind of have that energy. The villains are really bad. Like, they're so unmemorable. It's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
hard to... You can't actually tell who's who sometimes because they're all wearing the same Nazi uniform. So you're like, I don't know who you are. And they've got... Give me, like, a fun villain, you know? Give me a memorable characteristic, some cool power or cool, like, signature move. Give me something that will help me, like, remember them, and then...
Or yeah, or like the actual feeling of like danger.
Yeah.
Like, I never felt that she was like threatened. Obviously, she's in these situations, and I know obviously because of what the film is, she's always going to get out. But there never seemed to be a real sense of like, oh fuck, something's going to fuck her up now. It just felt like, oh, she's got this. It's easy.
Yeah. Is that good or bad that, like, because again, if it was a male-fronted action movie, by the end of the movie, he'd be filthy, he'd be bleeding, he'd be limping,
Yeah.
he'd have gotten impaled somewhere at some point, you know. She doesn't have any of that. She still ends the movie kind of looking flawless. I wonder if that's good or bad.
Well, it's camp.
It is camp. It is camp.
It's very much camp. That is like,
camp.
because I love it. Even when she's like getting ready to like fight, she's really worked out the accessories with the bullets, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Fuck knows if she's got the guns for them, but it's like
No.
it's giving
crossbody chains of bullets.
Jodie
Yeah.
Marsh down, China White.
Oh my god, so true.
I loved Camille the dog as well. Shout out to Camille
Yeah.
the dog. That felt completely unnecessary that she's got this like bitchy dog that bites men's dicks, but I was here for that. Also, another shout out to the completely unnecessary but massively necessary bitchy air stewardess at the end.
Oh my god, I saw her. Why in this post-apocalyptic future do we still have just like a classic air stewardess as well?
No, and she was so mean. She was just like, "Were you ready to scan?" Like, yeah. And then the other one was waving. But so
Yeah.
I love it that in the future there are still these opportunities for people, and there are these roles, aren't there? Another bit I really enjoyed as well was her when she was in the bath.
Me too.
I love that because and then with the foam coming out. But I don't know if you remember. I don't know if the version you saw, because I saw the one that was full tit. There was a bit just before she left the couple where she was getting into her robe and she just did one
She
final
just
flash of a
flashes it,
tit.
yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
just like, yes, Pammy, flash that tit.
So good. I really thought we were going to get a fight scene with her in a towel.
Oh, that would have been great, wouldn't it?
That would have been great. I mean, they would have done that in an Arnie movie or a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Like, they were always fighting naked, those guys. I'm surprised we didn't get that.
Yeah, or like her like covered in oil or something. Like, yeah, you could imagine like they could have got a bit more creative with some of the fight setups for her. She
One
didn't
thing
have
I noticed
sex,
was
did
that-
she? Sorry.
No, I was just going to say that. Yeah, there was no sex scene. No sex scene. Which is interesting.
And kind of cool as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
could imagine her getting seduced by like someone, and that's her
Yeah,
weakness.
Or she has to use, like, she's playing someone, but it's like an opportunity for them to get a sex scene with Pam in it. I think a lot of people felt like this movie was like not sexy enough in this weird way. Like, it was like promising more than it gave. It is funny that it has a lot of tit, but then no sex. I don't know. I'm into it.
And yeah, and even like when she's like, I mean, arguably that opening sequence is very sexual. Like,
oh yeah.
But then when she's like the prostitute, that's just funny. That's just not. That's just great. That was really camp. That sort of portrayal of and again, like really authentic. That in sex work exists, doesn't it? Of someone. I mean, not saying I dress up as gimps and don't wash my hands and get people to spank me with paddles, Crystal, but maybe I do. I didn't wash my hands during this podcast either.
Oh,
I was dirty. I shat my
your
pants.
hands. Where are they?
They're on my bottom right now. You want to see?
Oh, sorry. This is a Gatreon exclusive.
Now a warning?
Side note, I've started thinking about this. I've genuinely started thinking about if you could guarantee me for the next 5 years of my life a certain level of income, and it doesn't need to be crazily high, but maybe probably what I get now from my work. And because I think if I moved into this, I would have to fully commit. But basically what I'm saying is I would shit on camera for people and do all of that stuff if it meant that I could just have security for 5 years and I wouldn't care. So sorry, I just wanted to share that because I've really been thinking about it a lot.
What's funny is during the filming of this episode, the sun has obviously gone down in the UK, so you've gotten darker and darker. So you're just a barely visible little face saying, I would shit on camera. Sat in the dark by yourself.
Well, there we go. It's nearly time.
Sexy, confident.
Do you think there is a world where Pammy could have come out of this and had a film career? You know, is there a Hollywood trajectory that would have worked for her, or was it doomed from the get-go?
I kind of don't think so, because I think she is, unfortunately, a bad actress. That's not to say I don't love watching her, but like I understand that I'm watching it in like a reclamation way. I'm celebrating the trash. It's got a bit of irony to it. I want her to succeed, and I kind of like it when someone's in a movie and it looks like they don't know what they're doing and they don't want to be there and they're like kind of not giving a fuck. That's fun for me. I understand why that's not fun for the general population.
But you're right, because it's a short movie as well. It's sort of that sweet spot of like 98 minutes, which is just perfect for me. Because if this was 2 hours, I'm not sure I could have stayed with it. But
I know.
But I
even so, I fell asleep.
Yeah,
for a little bit.
Well, I watched the first half, had a break, and then watched the second half the following day.
Right.
Maybe not the easiest of watches, but she was really watchable. And like I don't think I could see her in other movies, but that much. I mean, she's going for it now, isn't she? She's doing more roles, so it'll be interesting to see if that does open up stuff. But yeah.
I mean, there's definitely like a better movie to be made, because obviously it has the bones of a classic. It's based on Casablanca, so like I think if it were elevated across the board, it would be a much better movie. Like better villains, better supporting cast, bigger budget. And if you did all of that and still kept Pam, I think you'd have a much better movie. I think she would still be quite bad in it, but maybe that would be kind of fun. Especially maybe if like they'd lent into the comedy and like she was surrounded by a really funny supporting cast, and then she was giving that sort of role, and maybe there would be like a foil with her.
Is it fair to say that no one is good at acting in this film?
I think no one's good.
Yeah, they're all terrible, aren't they?
Maybe our man Udo.
Yeah, but still, it's not great, is it?
No.
It's interesting as well, because this film sort of came out when there were lots of 90s films flopping, like you said, like Street Fighter, the Mario Brothers film, and Tank Girl.
Like,
lots of the films were going for this like aesthetic and like all flopping. When they
there was that movie with Shaq, Steel.
Oh yeah, I've not seen it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. There's like Batman Forever, which was kind of in this same sort of campy vibe. Bad.
It kind of feels like an interesting area of genre for people to maybe remake now, because like something like a Tank Girl, if it was kind of done in a slightly kind of cooler A24 way, maybe.
Yeah, but I guess that's kind of what the Furiosa movie is kind of in that world, isn't it? Which it was fun. And yeah, we've got the new Barbarella coming out, which that'll be interesting.
I just had like I was sort of trying to think, if I was going to remake this film, who would I star in it? And I've decided that I don't want to make the film now, but I do want to make the film maybe like 12 years ago. So this is a different universe, okay? A split universe situation. Burlesque has not been made. Christina Aguilera is going to be making her first ever film role as Barb Wire.
Wagon wheel Watusi.
Ex-Tina, round about the I'm Not Myself Tonight era is Barb Wire.
I love it. Can Cher still be in it somehow?
Cher is her arch nemesis in it. So
Perfect.
Cher is Fatso. I would love to see Cher playing an older villain, but like someone that's not like a kind of Cher, but like a decrepit. There were rumors a while ago, and I don't think they were true at all, but I kind of loved them, that she was going to play like an older Catwoman. but a Catwoman who'd been sort of through it and kind of disfigured and kind of like kind of how like some the Colin Farrell Penguin kind of thing. I would love to see something like that from Cher.
But it is interesting that she doesn't have like a female antagonist, because like when we look at like Halle Berry's Catwoman, or anytime there's like a female superhero, they always end up having to fight the lady. Or like if there's a female supporting character in an action movie, well, she has to take down the girl baddie, and the man fights the man.
Totally.
And I like that this is just her versus like all the different kinds of terrible men.
Exactly. And like, again, that's actually just like so refreshing, because we've seen that play out a million times. And, you know, sometimes it is satisfying from a camp perspective of diva versus diva, but it's like, yeah, it's great that there's not this just kind of wicked female mastermind behind it all that's going to get a bitch slap from her. And I also really enjoy the way she hates the scientist, because she's really boring.
Yeah.
She's not like friends with Coda, is she? She's like...
No. Cora D.
Cora D, sorry. Let me be your fantasy, Cora D. Yeah. Oh, and just one more thing I'd like to shout out about this is just I am a sucker for like a rock and roll soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
Like rock and roll licks everywhere, all throughout it. I'm just like, oh, yeah, baby.
I recommend the song by Shampoo, which is on Spotify, called Don't Call Me Babe, which was written for this movie.
And exactly, like getting Shampoo to do your song. Right?
Yeah, it's the song, the first time she's on her motorcycle, it's the song plays. It's got like a really heavy electric guitar riff to start. It's great. Should we rate this movie?
We have to rate this movie, yes.
So, on the Campometer, we're giving it a score out of 10 Merrills and 10 Lizas. For Merrills.
I'm Julia Child.
I mean, it's really pretty. It's a really pretty fashion video editorial, right?
Yeah. There's like some good lighting. I think there's some good set pieces. The costume.
Great gowns.
Beautiful gowns. I was trying to think of other movies like that we've rated the lowest. Like, is it better than Catwoman? From a Merrill's perspective?
As a film, yeah.
I think it's less coherent, but I think I like it more.
Yes, I agree. I mean, it's a terrible film. To be fair, I think to make a big blockbuster fighty action film, they didn't really have enough resources, I think, which has made it hard, but it's still pretty shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I might have to give it,
2.
1.
I'm going 2. Oh, you're going 1,
You're going 2.
Yeah, I'm going to give it 2, but yeah.
That's not to say don't watch this movie. I would just say maybe watch the first 30 minutes and then the last 15.
Also, what is the name of this podcast? I don't think it's like, is this a good film podcast?
Oh, no, I know. But like, I also don't want to encourage people not to watch this Pamela Anderson
Oh my God, but that's why we're going to fucking reverse it right now. Because
okay, so, Liza's.
I really, really like this film. Like, I really, really fucking enjoyed it. Pamela Anderson is just everything in it. And like, as you said, although she's like a stripper and a prostitute and other negative stereotypes about women, she's also kick-ass. There's no other lazy links to kind of romance or like, you know, pathetic kind of problems with other women. It's literally like, she's a badass bitch with a gun and she's going to fuck shit up. And I just think it's a joy to watch, and it's camp as fuck.
It is camp as fuck. I mean, queer joy, the first 30 minutes of this, it was pure queer joy for me. Ongoing legacy, I mean, she is the drag blueprint.
Yes.
This look launched 1,000 drag queens.
And then you look at like Beyonce did it dressed up as her for Halloween this look. It's
Kendall Jenner.
It's such a timeless look. It's really fucking special.
Yeah. Underdog flop vibes.
100%.
Bucket loads. Informs queer pop culture. Yeah. It's just kind of slightly missing the greatness of like midnight movie status. Do you know what I mean? No one's watching this movie.
Also, I would just like to remind you that we gave I Still Know Who Killed Me a perfect 10 on the Campometer. I would also really believe that people aren't watching that movie as well.
Yeah, it's so true. It's so true.
What are you gonna give it? Oh, do you know what? Fuck it, I'm giving it a 10. I 100% am giving it a 10. Because it is, it's modern day camp. It's the kind of camp I live for. It's not just like, oh, we're doing a musical, or that's camp, that kind of fucking camp. This is what I want.
So right.
This is like the tragic shit, but fucking amazing. This is if you were in a movie. This is your level of acting. This is actually your entire drag. This is a mood board for your drag career.
I know it is. Okay, you're right. There's nothing else. I can't do anything else. I have to give it 10.
Yes, you do. Round of applause.
Yeah. I have to give it 10.
It's a terrible movie. It's a bad movie, but fuck me.
A 1 Meryl and a 10 Liza. Like,
absolutely.
What more do you want?
Do you know what? And for that reason, I'll go down to one Meryl as well. Yeah, let's just go. It's like polar opposites. It's a beautiful example of that. But also, Pamela Anderson Lee, fuck the last showgirl. You had this movie, and this is all you needed in that legacy.
God, imagine being able to look back at your career and see yourself in this movie.
Oh my God. You would, wouldn't you?
You'd probably have a wank over yourself.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You definitely would have a wank over yourself. Yeah. But also, imagine it. But then on the flip side, imagine having that greatness and it having to live the downfall.
That's true. You'd need a lot of therapy.
Or a lot of surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's something to think about, isn't it?
There you have it. Barb Wire is certified a camp classic.
Yes, it fucking is. Yes.
What do you think? Let us know if you agree with our rating. Have you seen Barb Wire? Well, it's available for free on Dailymotion, so go treat yourself.
Or if you want more tits, go to Amazon.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the Gaytreon, and we'll be back with another bonus episode in 1 month.
Yes, great. We love you. Is there anything? How would Barb Wire finish this off?
What does she say when she drops off the man? If it was a pleasure, I would have charged more. Which makes no sense.
It doesn't.
But it's a great motto for the Gaytreon.
It really is. How utterly fucking romantic.
Thank you so much. We'll be back in the year 2017.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Classic. He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
No more hangers! You thought you'd become a prostitute or a drug addict.
I used to love doggy chow. I used to love doggy chow too.